spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of this wood leak.
What
Brian, it's a 2v2 map. There's literally 2 spawns.
There are.
Spawning in the left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner of this wood league tournament. We have Rogue Shadow, the blue Protoss. Spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Terran, Geo Kev. Woo. All right.
You say boo?
Woo.
Sure.
I'll kill you.
Okay. Brian coming out with a large amount of units. Most likely should get some kind of flying unit, maybe a mothership core to give him vision of the siege tanks, just in case.
Oh, good point. I never tend to do that, do I?
Brian going down for his terribly misplaced second. He's gonna reduce his mining time, but
it's fine.
It's
close enough.
It's. You see how there's a circle on the floor, Brian? Yeah, that's supposed to go on top of the circle, not like slightly to the right of it.
I do what I want.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, we fucking lost, mate.
But Eric, you didn't see what I just built.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger comes out of the factory.
Is it a thaw?
And one immortal is out for Brian, so it seems to be an even matchup.
So, we're gonna choo-choo-choo, eh?
Easy peasy, 100% noob. Brian has 1 gateway and 1 warp gate. This is the new meta, boys.
It's the new meta. I'm working on it, I'm slow.
Robotics Factory, kind of really far back in his base. His immortals are gonna take like 5 hours to walk across the field.
It's okay, man.
Same with Cooper, though. His factory is like 5 hours away from his, like, turtle position, which is okay. Cooper is still not taking second. He's gonna run out of minerals in any moment now.
What am I supposed to be doing?
He's supply blocked too, which is terrible. It's not looking good for the red Terran. On the other hand, the blue Protoss having two probes at his second. Oh, the plays are so real. He chronos the probe production. It is amazing play by Mr. Rogue Shadow over there. He is taking his second in a very abstract location that is not defendable at all.
Fine, want me to move it?
GeoKev might find himself in a little bit of a pickle right here. That his second base has been assaulted by stalkers, even though he hasn't taken a second. GeoKev might have just done the most ingenious thing in all of Starcraft 2, baiting that entire army to come within siege tank range. Easy peasy, 100% noob. Stated before, the Thor will attempt to take down the mothership core, but to no avail because Brian, although he is not the best at Starcraft, he does know how to micro a little bit.
That's an understatement.
Overstatement. No Raven in sight for GeoKev. I don't think he'll have any detection. Oh, never mind. He does have detection, sort of. GeoKev getting wrecked. Slightly wrecked. Focusing down the mothership. The mothership falls, and now all of Condemned Shadow's units are vulnerable to fire. Condemned Shadow's army destroyed by the turtle and the 2-2 siege tanks. GeoKev starts to do an approach. Oh, GeoKev actually using Cloak Banshees very well. But maybe not well enough, kind of, because he should be attacking probes, not the Nexus, but that's okay. GeoKev just running his army into it, not A-clicking, and he will get wrecked. GeoKev getting wrecked. Not A-clicking, just move. It was on move command. That was a pretty big throw of the game, and at 27 minutes in the game, he expands to his third and begins mining at his third. GeoKev's fault was not his unit composition, but his inability to expand once.
Yes.
So,
because you were like, you can't defend. So I didn't
You
move
did.
it?
Oh my
You
God.
expanded to your
It's
third.
your fault. Don't blame it on someone else.
I know,
Cooper,
I'm saying
you
it is my
expanded to
fault.
your
Oh
third
my God.
twice.
You confuse me.
Cooper, you expanded to your third base site
It's
twice.
the same. How do you make that mistake twice?
Cooper,
I was
you
moving
expand
into
to
a
your
different spot.
You expand to your second base.
Hey Eric,
spot.
are you proud of me yet?
What? What did you do?
You want to check out the expo? You want to
expo?
see how it's placed this time?
Oh. Yeah, there you go. It's placed on the circle this time. Putting the his siege tank placement is very, very odd. Placing one on the ramp.
Well, I was moving it.
Oh. Here we go.
Can I probably
And an
put it, like,
attack,
right here?
and a condemned shadow attack comes. His stalkers getting absolutely shredded by the siege tanks, but will it be enough? No, it will not. The siege tanks get melted by the extended thermal lance. GeoKev's Yamato cruiser comes down. The Vikings,
Yamato cruiser.
the Vikings are getting absolutely wrecked, and at this point, I would call GG. GeoKev not surrendering. Just
Wait, so
calling...
is this like...
GeoKev not surrendering.
Wait,
just
is this like...
surrendering.
GeoKev not
GeoKev
surrendering.
not surrendering.
Just calling GG not surrendering.
He really does not know it.
There
we
you go. Rogue Shadow with
Shadow
the victory.
victory.
Is
He
it 2 out of 3? Or is it just like that?
advancing to the next portion
DAC
of
finals.
the tournament.
Is it a 2 out of 3?
No,
or-
it is just that
Oh.
one game.
It's
Okay.
one game.
GeoKev, you are
I was
not
confused because of James's thing.
Yeah.
Well,
that
James is
happened.
a big turd head, so.
GeoKev, you are not
Oh
out
my
of the
God.
tournament. You just have
Oh my God,
a
I'm so
slight
bad.
disadvantage.
I threw it-
46 APM.
Brian
I-
with 46 APM.
I
So,
threw it when I...
didn't
when I-
expand. You expanded to your
Well,
third
yeah.
twice.
That's how you lost. That was sad.
And that I sent like that attack, and then it just
Yeah,
really
that attack
because
where
then
you-
I had no units.
Yeah, you kind of
That
just
was literally the
moved
saddest thing ever. It's
into-
because the siege tanks took out the stalkers. I forgot to focus them first. That
Yeah.
could have ended it earlier. Whoops.
G.
I
We
won
will-
one game, so
we will
That
now
doesn't
move. Hmm?
technically. Well, whatever.
Okay,
So-
well, we will now move on to the next round of one, I believe. Yeah, it's a round of one between probably Brian and Austin. So we will see you then.